Hello, and welcome to another Lorwyn Eclipsed draft on MTG Arena. Let's see what we got in this pack. We got a Hexing Squelcher. Card is good, but I don't think it's first pickable good. Basically gives all your creatures ward, pay 2 life, which is solid. We also have Flock Imposter, which is pretty good. Swat Away, which I quite like. This card's also very strong. 4 mana, 3/5, hard to block. Can't be blocked creatures with power 2 or less, and basically it's like a 5/5 if you play another creature this turn, so some good uncommons. So really we're just looking at the uncommons and the rare here. I'm not going to take the Nightmare Sower because I think it's best in blue-black, which is not as supported as the archetypes that these cards are good in. I feel like Flock Imposter and Swat Away keep me the most open, whereas this, I mean, this is good in any deck. I think I'm going to take Flock Imposter. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this one. Changeling, really good in Merfolk, good in Kithkin. Just a nice trick. Alright, well, let's see. Wanderbite Trapper, also good in Merfolk. And we also have this card, which is very solid in Merfolk. What else? A couple Vivid Elementals. Probably not going to take those. Blight Rod is good. I think Gristle Glutton is underrated. I think, yeah, it's between one of these two Merfolk for me. But I could just take the Trapper, because even if I end up Kithkin, this card is still reasonable to play in Kithkin. If I'm in Merfolk, I feel like maybe the Willguard's better? I'm not sure if it's actually better. It probably is, but I think they're comparable, and I think considering I already have a white card, I'm just going to take another white card here. Alright, well, Alendra Guardian is really strong. Probably taking that. 3 mana for a 3/4 flash flying, but it enters the battlefield with a -1/-1 counter on it, but you can remove that counter to counter a non-creature spell. Its controller draws a card. So it's kind of like a mix of Alendra Archmage and also Vendilion Click. Really, really strong. Definitely going to take it. I mean, Noggle the Mind is good and all. This is... Let's see. I think that's fine in Kithkin. It's also like a Tweeze, but yeah, I'm just going to take a Alendra Guardian. This is really strong. Doran, huh? I don't think we're going to pick Doran based on what we have so far. I mean, blue-white is looking the most enticing. Thirst for Identity is really good. Nameless Inversion also is very strong. What else? Not going to take Springleaf Drum over those or Temporal Cleansing. Yeah, I think it's just Thirst for Identity for me. It's kind of nice. I have 3 spells that basically I can cast instant speed, all 3 mana, so I could just react on their turn. So yeah, we'll take Thirst for Identity. So this is basically a 2/2, but you can pay 1 and a white to remove a counter from it, buffing it to a 3/3 or a 4/4 to give a creature indestructible till end of turn. Sorcery speed. Wow, another Nameless Inversion. Black seems like it is kind of flowing. Ah, it's also a Cinder Strike. This pack is really strong still. I mean, if I want to stick blue-white, I could take this, and the card's fine. It's fine. I don't think it's, like, amazing. It's not bad, though. Nameless Inversion may be the best card in the pack. I'm going to take the Nameless Inversion, just in case I end up blue-black. That's still possible. Like, some of these cards would go well in blue-black together. But I don't know, the white 2-drop, I'm not convinced it's amazing yet, but admittedly I haven't had a chance to play with it. Pyrrhic Strike I think is good. Destroy target creature with mana value 3 or greater. It's going to kill most things. Also, can destroy an artifact or enchantment, and if I blight 2, I can do both. So I think I'm going to take that over, like, Run Away Together. Yep. What is this? So when I enter, just create 2 Kithkin, and then, okay, pay 5, make a Kithkin. It's not bad, although blue-white is the Merfolk colors. It's another Kithkin here. Okay, maybe I just take it. It's also Run Away Together, which is solid. Yeah, I mean, this is also good in Merfolk because it gives you 2 bodies to convoke with. I'm going to take it just because it's uncommon, harder to pick up. I'll probably see another Run Away Together. A lot of Shimmer Wild growths here. I guess we'll just take this thing. I don't really love these other cards very much. I guess I could take the growth. Yeah, I'm not that high on this thing. I'll just take the growth. In case somehow we end up green. Okay, well, if the Tributary Vaulter, if I want to go Merfolk, and also this card is really good in blue-black. This is my first pack. It does feel like I'm getting good white cards, though. I don't think... Yeah. I think I'm fine taking a Merfolk here. I think the Vaulter seems solid to me. Alright, we get a Mystic. Wildvine Pummeler. I mean, Mystic doesn't look great in this deck. This is Squawk Roaster in case we somehow end up elementals. Or maybe I'll take the Pummeler in case we somehow end up like a Vivid with the growth. Alright. I think this card is solid too. Glamormite plays into the Flash theme. Alright, I'll take the Glamormite. Ooh, this card is also really good. You can tap 2 untapped creatures you control to copy a triggered ability. A triggered ability. So I wanted something that ETBs has an ability. I can copy Glamormite. I can copy the Klaken Festival. That's kind of good. Copy Flock Imposter. I think there's just a lot of interesting things you can do with this. You can copy this thing if I get one of these later. So I think I'm going to take that. It's also Changeling Wayfinder. I mean, if the rare weren't here, I would probably take the Wellguard. But yeah, I think the rare is solid. I want to try that out. Ooh, a rare. Another flash card. When it enters, untap each other Merfolk you control. As long as you attacked with 3 or more Merfolk this turn, Merfolk you control get +1/+0. Yeah. I think we're going to take that. It's also Everstrike Gift, which I think is solid. And another Vaulter. But yeah, let's take the Merfolk. Alright. Cut the nameless inversion. I think we're fully in on blue-white. Alright, we got a Noggle the Mind. It's not bad. This card had, when I played against this, when people have been playing Merfolk, it's been kind of annoying. Makes blocking pretty difficult. This card's also really good. I think this one's better than the 4-drop. But I think I'm going to take Noggle the Mind over both of them. Just have a nice removal spell. Lots of 3-drops here. Oh, wow. I can't play as in blue-white, but I think this card is solid. Yeah, card's very good. Alright, I could just take a Sky Swimmer over Evolving Wilds. There's also a Scoundrel. I wouldn't mind more 2-drop Merfolk, but I think this card is more important. Also kind of a combo with Flock Imposter and with the Chiral. I can copy the triggered ability, make another 1/1. There's another card which is good with the Chiral, but I think probably just supposed to take the Spikeling because it's a Merfolk. This is also a Merfolk, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Spikeling. Alright, Peddler's solid. Liminal Hold. I think I'm going to take a Liminal Hold. Last time I drafted Merfolk, a problem I ran into is not having enough removal. And also, I gotta say, this is actually really good with Chiral, because it's a triggered ability. I can copy and exile 2 things. So yeah. Let's take the Liminal Hold. Alright, I have a Feastling of one of the Merfolk, or just a Temporal Cleansing. Yeah, I like Temporal Cleansing. I'm happy to take that here. Aquatex Defenses, also another flash card, but yeah, I'll take another one of these. Alright, I can have Evolving Wilds or Sentinel. Currently have 4 Merfolk and 2, so 6 Merfolk total. I'll take the Evolving Wilds, I think. Alright, can take another Vaulter, or do I just want just a 2-drop Merfolk, honestly? I might just want the 2-drop for the curve. There's another one I can copy, though, the Chiral. I'm going to take the 2-drop. I don't know. It's getting kind of crowded at the 3-drop slot. All right, Stratosaur, sure, I'll take it. But from the board. All right, I don't think this card's gonna be very well. Yeah, it doesn't look great. I mean, this is a Merfolk at least, but I don't really want either of them. All right, take the Sting Slinger. I'd love to get more cheap Merfolk, like a good 2-drop. That's a 1-drop. What is this? Choose a creature type. Creatures you control the chosen type get +2/+2, have first strike and trample. Whenever you cast a spell the chosen type, draw a card. Wow, I mean, that is powerful. I'm not going to take Thirst for Victory. It's between the 1-drop Merfolk and the 6-drop. I mean, that is really good. If I name Merfolk, I think we're going to try the Mythic. I'd like to try this out. Draws cards, buffs my team. It seems very powerful. Sucks to pass the 1-drop, but I want to give this Mythic a shot. This thing seems good. All right, Kithkin. I've believe 2 Shapeshifters, no Kithkin. That's not really reliable. What else? Another Dagger. Ooh, Spiral into Solitude. Okay. I mean, that's a pacifism. I think it's probably what we want here over a Stalactite Dagger. Just more removal. I'm happy with that. Ooh, nice. Champions of the Shoal. Very good Merfolk. And also the sort of tap and stun ability is nothing I can copy with Kyrol. That seems great. Ooh, also Eclipsed Marrow and Scoundrel. I'd love to wield one of those. But we're definitely taking the champions. That puts us up to 7 Merfolk. A second Glanalendra Guardian? Damn. Alright. That is really, really good. Definitely taking that here. Passing on the Peddler. Getting all the busted blue rares in this pack. First strike and trample. No Merfolk to be seen. This card is good though. 2 mana for 1/2 flash flying. When it enters, it can make another creature a 4/4 and gain all creature types. It can turn a creature into a Merfolk. That's what we're going to take here. This isn't a Brimefire Torque deck. Not even close. Alright. I mean, it's another Glamour Gifter, which is good. But I feel like at this point I'm just supposed to take another Merfolk. I think I want the Preacher. Wow, it's a late... Look at this. The Vivid deck is not being drafted. Flame Braider, and 2 Vivid Elementals. Nothing left for me, unfortunately. So I can take another Stratosaur. I'm not going to play a second one, though. I'm just going to rare draft. For the collection. Alright, I guess I'll take a Counterspell. Again, I don't think I need the Mystic. I already have 13 creatures. Yeah, there's a chance I want the Counterspell in certain matchups. But I don't want to main deck it. Alright. Take another Cleansing, I suppose. I would love to pick up one more Merfolk. Alright, I mean, this technically makes a Merfolk. I'll take it. Although it doesn't trigger the Chronicle. This is when I cast, right? Run away together. There we go. Silvergill Peddler. Add some Merfolk. I did want that Gravelkill Scoundrel to wheel, and it didn't. So, yeah, there was a pack with Eclipsed Marrow and Gravelkill Scoundrel, and neither wheeled. So I think there were 2 other Merfolk drafters in the pod. It's kind of unfortunate, but I think our deck still ended up solid. So let's see, what are we cutting here? Could trim on these. We ended up with 7, 9 merfolk, so it's not terrible. I could trim a temporal cleansing. Could trim a Glamourmite. Klaken Festival is very cuttable. Run Away Together, Glamour Gifter. Right, I feel like those are the cards I'm considering cutting. I only have to cut 3. I currently have 14 creatures, but really 16 with the 2 daggers. 17 with the festival. I feel like I don't want... So let's see. The festival, it's good with Chiral, because I can copy it. It's good with Convoke. For Convoke, I have 2 cleansing and a Sky Swimmer. I think that's it. Doesn't seem amazing, honestly. I feel like I'm going to cut the festival. Because it's also another 3-drop. Like, I have a lot of those. Glamour Gifter is good. I don't know if I want 2 Temporal Cleansing. Let's see, I already have, for interaction, I have Spiral into Solitude, Noggle the Mind, Pyrrhic Strike, Loanal Hold, and I'll play at least 1 cleansing, that's 5. I don't think I need 2 of these. We'll cut one of those. And also I have Run Away Together. Run Away Together, let's see, it's good with the Sky Swimmer. What else is good to bounce? I can bounce this one and untap all my merfolk, I guess. Yeah, I guess Run Away Together isn't that amazing. Do I want it? Do I even want to Run Away Together? It's currently I have 16 creatures. Bounce Glamour Gifter. I mean, I do want a lot of merfolk, both for the Chronicle and for the champions. Kind of do want 2 of those, I think. I think I do want a Temporal Cleansing. I think I do want a Glamour Gifter. It's just a 2-drop. I think it's between these 2 for my last cut. Glamourmite. Currently have 16 creatures. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like Run Away Together. I like having the interaction. I think we're going to try that. That leaves me with basically 15 with the 2 daggers. Okay. Then for mana, 8/8 with an Evolving Wilds. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's do this. Yep, we'll keep this. Turn 2 Dagger, turn 3 Chiral. Ooh, that card's really good. Each other creature you control is hexproof from each of its colors, and the target creature you control becomes all colors. So you can basically give those other creatures hexproof, but it's an easy way to turn on Vivid. You could Spiral it, and I would need to Blight to finish it off. Or I could get this going. I do want to kill that eventually, but I think I have a bit of time. I think I'm going to get the dagger online. Also lets me cleansing next turn if I want. He's going to keep it back like a Mother of Runes or start attacking me? He should be attacking me. No. Okay. Ooh, that's good. Alright. So I can play this. Tap 2 untapped. So I can actually copy the Frost Titan trigger next turn. So yeah, let's run this out. Plus it can block his 2/3. Although if he attacks, I might not block. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, I'm just gonna run this out. We hold this thing. And alright, that has hexproof from blue. So I guess I have to do this one. Yeah, hexproof from blue actually is annoying. That means I can only lock down this thing. Alright, I might want to spiral that soon just to get rid of it. Alright, that's gotta die. God, it has hexproof from this thing. Like, yeah, I don't even want to tap it either. So we'll get a 1/1. I do want to exile it. Keep this thing locked down. I think I need to get rid of the 3/2 immediately. And I think I'm gonna blight onto the 4/6. I think I value having the extra creature just to convoke with. I think I do need to get rid of that thing, because he's gonna start tapping it for value. Okay. Hexproof from blue and green. I'm just gonna get this out. I even want to attack, basically lock that down, then he gets a counterattack. Yeah, I think I do want to keep it locked down. Yeah, otherwise he gets to tap it and make something all colors. Yeah. I should have attacked first. He might not have blocked. Sure. I'll take it again. Okay. Ooh. Mana value 3 or greater. So I can destroy the Glister Bear now. Keep that thing locked down. That's it, unfortunately. Still worth it. I think we're just gonna do it now. Does he have something? Like a counterspell? No. Alright, that's fine. I could also... Alright, let's do this. Target that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I can keep the peddler locked down. So he can stop, so he doesn't get to loot anymore. Alright. Draw a 5th land, I can play 3-drop and equip the dagger. Sure. You can also play that and equip the dagger. so this doesn't actually get through any of those. Probably better just to play this thing. Alright, let's go. Heck with these two. Keep that thing locked down. Just run this thing out, I think. So I can copy the tapping ability. Tap 2 things down next turn. That's rough, because it also freezes the other creature. Alright, that was good, that was good. If they get like a runaway together, I can return it, but Blossom Bind's a really good answer. Okay. Could still try and win in the air, I suppose. It's a good one. Although, you can't get too aggressive. Can block those, but he's got to tap other creatures to get it through, which means he'll have less blockers. Alright, Hexen for 2. I guess he gets to untap one. Seems like we're just all about trying to kill him in the air here. Next turn, he can make both of those unblockable. Not enough to kill me, though. Goes to 1. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. I have 4. Yep, can't get through, so let's put him to 1. Hopefully no... Okay, doesn't have removal yet. I want to move the dagger. I don't think so. Hexproof from all colors, okay. Alright, so those are unblockable. So I'm basically at 3, so I have to block that. So let's just go... double block. Yeah. Then alpha next turn. Okay, so there's, well, 4 blockers. No, I have 5 attackers. So that should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. It's a close one. Very close. So the Merfolk Mirror Match. This card's really annoying. It's giving all creatures hexproof from blue. It's quite good against me. Temporal Cleansing. Yeah, it's giving all those creatures... when it's a blue-white versus blue-white mirror, this thing gives his creatures either hexproof from blue or white, both of which are good against me. It's very annoying. Anything I want to bring in? Got a counterspell. This thing is going to be way too slow. There's Glamour Might, just kind of a nice trick. Flyers were good in that game. Anything that's bad. Pyrrhic Strike was good. Champions of Shull's a little risky when he's got the Blossom Bind. I do have the Runaway Together and the Cleansing to reset it, but yeah, getting that thing hit with Blossom Bind is kind of rough. And I can't even untap it with the Glamour Might, because the creature can't be untapped. I also have this thing to get rid of the Blossom Bind. Alright, that's kind of good. Is Chronicle too slow? I don't know. I still kind of want to... I don't know, it's very tempo-y. It was a very close game. Chronicle actually might be too slow. Maybe we just want another temporal cleansing. I'm gonna take another temporal cleansing, just because that's more of a tempo positive card, and this kind of feels like a matchup where tempo matters. Like that last game, I would not have had time to cast a Chronicle and have it be good. Okay. Keep this. Alright, let's go turn 2 creature. You can attack next turn and make it a 4/4. I could hold this thing up, or I could just get this out. Didn't have a play. You might have a counterspell. Maybe I play this on his turn. I'm gonna play this on his turn. It feels like he might have a counterspell. Let's have him waste his mana. Alright. He has a Glamourmite. Sure. I can try and ambush that with the Guardian. Nice. Alright, that's a good temporal cleansing target. Or I could kill the clone. I got lots of options here. I can Noggle the Mind it. I think I'm gonna attack with both. And plan to Noggle the Mind that thing. This lets me hold up Glamour Gifter and Glenelendra Guardian, so I can counter a non-creature spell. Alright. That's a good one to temporal cleansing. If I play the Glamour Gifter this turn, attack for 5. I'm gonna play this isn't I'm gonna play this just to help convoke temporal cleansing. Alright. So let's go attack with all. It's not gonna block. Oh, why did I attack with all? I played it to help convoke. Oops. So now I have to temporal cleansing it. Alright, the Guardian is exposed. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Sometimes you make a play and then you forget what you're planning on doing. What I should have done is left back the Glamour Gifter so I could convoke with it and hold up Guardian and run away together. Right. That's not the end of the world. Alright, so that thing's coming back down next turn. Just get this out, it does the most damage. I could run away to get at that. Advancing the Glamour Gifter. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, just be mana efficient. That was a point of damage, but I think having this to counter a non-creature spell is just gonna lock this game up. Alright. Nice. Merfolk on Merfolk violence. Alright. Let's go to round 2. This hand's not amazing. I think I'm still gonna keep it. But yeah, it's not amazing. I mean, I have the Chronicle 6-drop artifact in my deck, so the 5 lands isn't a waste. I don't want to play this on 2. Probably this will be my first play on 3. Alright, another land is not what I wanted there. Alright, this is starting to go badly. Drawing 2 lands after keeping a 5-land hand is not as bad as it could have gone. Not going to play the Gifter here. Alright, I mean, that's what I get, I suppose. We'll play the Glamour Light. The card's very good. We don't have an answer for it. Okay. I kept a 5-land hand. I've drawn 4 lands in a row. That tracks. Let's pass. Might be able to ambush the Sonar if he attacks with both. I might be able to make my Vaulter a 4/4 and he'll kill the Sonar, potentially. So you can take the Will Guard. Then against Merfolk again. So you want the Will Guard or do you want the Sky Swimmer? Take the Sky Swimmer, interesting. Okay. You attack with both? Alright. Let's see if this works. Nice. Got rid of the Sonar. That's really good. Okay. Alright. Save that as a trick. I mean, I can currently Imposter, bounce the Gifter, and replay it to eat another creature. He didn't have an answer last turn. So he probably won't have a way to win combat this time either. Once he drew one. Blossom Bind. Okay. We'll wait just for the surprise factor. Alright. Let's just return this. And I think just trade the Sky Swimmer seems fine. I mean, we got some 2-for-1s, kinda. I can just draw spells now. Alright, they're making it hard for me. I wouldn't mind that looting Merfolk. But loot when it gets tapped. If this Vaulter gets killed, I mean, we're in big trouble. I can double block one of the flying Merfolk. Currently. Okay. This could be a game where the Chronicle could be good. I would need to rip Chronicle and then another, like, Merfolk. It's too bad I don't have an unexpected assistance. That would have been really good. I'll be good in this situation. So they hit one of those earlier with Sonar. Then shuffle. So it could be the same one, just got shuffled back in. That card's problematic too. He finds a way to tap it repeatedly. Ooh. That is good. Do I want to kill this thing now before he starts convoking? I feel like I do. I'm just going to kill it right now. Because he can just... If I don't kill it right now, he can tap it as part of casting a convoke spell, and things start getting pretty bad for me. Alright. Guess I'll play another land. I might not play any more lands than this, though. This Tributary Vaulter is carrying the team on its back. It's holding off a horde of merfolk. And fairies and tree folk. I was thinking. I don't like that. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. You can start alphaing me soon. It wouldn't be bad. If he kills the Vaulter, it's all over for me. Yep. Yeah, that's bad. Like, I hope my next card is a good blocker. Something. Alright, let's go. Could eat these two, I suppose. Take 8. Yeah, let's just eat those two. Alright. It's like a play. Alright, hold on. Let's play this. Suit it on the flyer. I could attack here. Gain 2 life. That's sort of like blocking. It's basically like blocking one of his creatures and it gets in for damage. Alright, now we're going to move it on the Gifter. I think I need to play another land actually. So I can eat a flyer, and I could even chump block if I want. Oh, no attacks? Beautiful. Okay. So now I can run this out. And I feel like the board's a bit stabilized now. Well, it's still slightly precarious, but I'm not getting attacked. Do I have room to draw lands? 5, 7 lands. He probably has another one in hand. Ooh. What does he bounce, though? My token? Oh, that thing. His attacks still aren't that great. So he has like a pacifism too. Yeah. I mean, he could throw away a creature for some damage. I might even chump block with my changeling. Yeah. It's reasonable. Okay. So if he does this, I'm going to eat this and just trade there and take 4. Can I draw a spell, please? That's a good spell. Now I kind of wish I had my Preacher back so I could gain some life, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so I can play this and this. I'm not going to convoke anything. Sky Swimmer is actually great because it has Vigilance, so I can start poking in. I think what I am going to do is move this here. Let me think. Move it here, because if he attacks, I'm going to double block with my ground tokens. If he attacks with the 3/3, I mean. I could have put it on the Vaulter, but then if he has like remove for the Vaulter, it's Catastrophe. This at least kind of spreads the power toughness around a little bit. So like if he wants to get rid of... Alright. Probably getting rid of my flyer. Yeah. Okay. I still have good blocks on the 3/3. I can trade off Sky Swimmer for the 2/2. Oh, there's no attacks? Alright. Chronicle would actually be a good draw here. It would buff my whole team and then let me start drawing cards. I would take the Chronicle. That is also really good. Damn. Alright. Let's just do it now. Alright, 2 lands. Go away. Alright, Glanjo Guardian is actually very strong here. So I want at least 5 mana for that. So... So here's the thing, if I move the dagger to the Sky Swimmer and poke for 3, then he has a decent attack with the 3/3. Because I do want the dagger on the ground creatures. Although currently you can attack with 2/5 as well, I guess I don't have a good attack. Well, that's not true, I can play the Guardian. This is actually kind of tough. Alright, I changed my mind. I'm gonna move it here. This at least holds off the 2/5. It's in for damage. I'm not gonna move it back. Attack with the 3/3 now. I might just chump block with one of my things. I just want to keep up the Guardian. I think that's important here. And here's the thing, if the actually, yeah, I guess if the dagger's not on the flyer, then he can attack with a 2/5 and it makes things awkward. Okay. That's also kind of awkward. Yeah, I probably do have to chump block that. Oh, really? So I can do that there, that there. That there. That there. We'll do this. The tree folk. Eat the mite. Sure. We need to find an answer. Alright, that's an answer. Could kill a duelist. Yeah, kill the duelist, then this thing will be a 3/4. Alright, and I can exile this at any point. So if he attacks with a 4/4, I can block it and then exile the 2/2. Nice. Wow. That was that. I thought we were not going to win that game, considering how flooded we got at the beginning. That was, the MTG gods made us work for it. Alright, so another kind of tempo-y match. Yeah, their deck also seems solid. Do I want to make the same change, board out the Chronicle for the cleansing? I mean, that game, the Chronicle would have been pretty good. This deck also, their deck also looks like it could tempo me out, though. Yeah, it's got this thing, too. Very nice. Temporal Cleansing, Blossom Bind. Okay. Pyrrhic Strike actually is going to be good. It can kill Blossom Bind, and it can kill Liminal Hold. That seems very strong. So do I want this? That's the question. What am I bouncing? Duelist. I don't really want to bounce this. I want to bounce this card. I guess maybe Sonar is good to bounce. I kind of want to try the Chronicle. I think we're going to keep it in. Yep, I think we're going to run it back. Alright, keep this. Probably just running this out on 2. Yeah, I think this card's just okay. It's... Honestly, if this card were uncommon, I would believe you. It's fine, though. Alright, well, at least I can cast Chiral on 3. We'll do it on their turn. He's got a flash. Yeah, I want to get this out, and this on 3, so on turn 4 I can Liminal Hold 2 creatures. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Attack. Make them, put the fear on them, see if they block. Yep. Let's just get this thing in play. Now, I could Liminal Hold 2 things, and then they could Liminal Hold my Liminal Hold. I know they have Liminal Hold in the deck, so they also have a way to bounce Liminal Hold. So it's not unbeatable. I mean, I could have Noggled the Mind that thing to finish it off, but I think it's good getting the 3/3 out. Card. Alright. Now it's not a creature I want to get with the Liminal Hold. Next turn, I might just pass and hold up Guardian, Noggle, and run away together. Okay. So I can still use the ability. I can also run away together. I Liminal Hold both of these. It gets awkward if he Liminal Holds my Liminal Hold. I mean, he could Blight as part of the cost, and then I could run away together. It eats up his mana, but what if he doesn't tap out? Alright, how about this? Let's go... Target that. Tap these two. So 2 changelings. And I could just bounce this thing now. This Tree Folk. I'm just gonna do it now, I think. I mean, he does get to replay and draw another card. But the problem with waiting is he can just leave up 2, and then I can't ever run away together. Because whenever I tap out, he exiles my Chiral. Okay. I'm gonna noggle that if he blocks. Sure. I think I'm gonna replay this. And move this, I think, to one of the shapeshifters. Alright, that's good. He's not playing creatures I want a liminal hold. Wouldn't mind another island. Alright, there we go. So he's leaving up mana now. I think we're just gonna pass. I don't want to move the dagger. I do want 5 mana up for the Guardian. I might. Okay. Tapping that thing, sure. Right, no attacks. We're gonna try and ambush the thing again with my Guardian. Alright, that's a good one to hold. Once I get the Guardian out, I can counter his liminal hold. So I can protect my liminal hold. Just get rid of the Might and the Sonar permanently. Or I could do the Sonar and the Lamenter so I can start attacking. It's also not unreasonable. So I think we're going to go for the liminal hold now. Let's tap these two. Actually, let's tap these two. Could get rid of this. Oh, he's done. Alright. Nice. Yeah, that card that copies triggered abilities I think is not bad at all. There's a lot you can do with it. Alright, round 3. Gonna play a deck other than Merfolk this time? Kinda hope so. I had 2 Merfolk mirrors. Alright, solid. Alright. Glamour Gifter is a really good 2-drop to draw there. Because I attack with my 2/1, he blocks whatever he plays here, and then trade. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna play for the damage, I'd rather kill a blocker. Playing against elves. Nice. Alright. Not the card I really want to kill, but I think it's worth doing. Just getting this out so I can start poking in the air. It's an elf in his graveyard though, notably, which this deck does care about. Oh, got a goblin back. Alright. Nice. Joke's on me, I guess. I want to make that trade. You probably can't flip it. Just a 2/1 menace at this point. Could also play the Spikeling. Or I could Thirst this turn. I'm just gonna attack in here, I think. And I think I'm gonna play the Spikeling. I can tap a creature. And then get in a big attack next turn. Yep. I'll let him attack with a grub if he wants. I'm going to tap down the Wayfinder, most likely. Alright. What is this? This enters mill for cards, then you put a creature card or land card from among the milled cards at the top of your library. Discard a land card, each line in your graveyard. Okay. Yeah, take that. Alright, I'll tap that one. Okay. I'll tap all my merfolk. It's not bad. Could Noggle to mine that thing, I suppose. I'm just gonna attack here. I'm gonna leave back the Glamour Gifter to eat the Scout with and Noggle it potentially. Let's just pass. I can also tap the 2/2, so it can't even attack. It's not unreasonable. I tap it and then play the Deepway Navigator and tap another creature. That might be good. It's the most aggressive play I can make. Ooh, I don't like that though. Don't like that at all. Does he play to land? No. Yikes. No. So he might attack with a 1/2, which should be good. No? Attack with a 1/2. You know you want to. I think I take that. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Actually, hold on. I might want a Temporal Cleansing with this. Yeah. Get as much damage. Oh, that is an insane draw. I can blow up the enchantment. Alright, I definitely want to do that. So let's see here. I want to do that this turn so he doesn't get more things. I can also Blight to destroy basically his grub. Do I want to trade a creature for his grub? I wish I had tapped the 3/4. It's my only flyer, but I think the other creatures are all merfolk, so they buff the navigator. Seem a little bit better. So he's still got 4 cards here. He also can attack and gain 2 life back. It's a lot of life linkers. Yeah, I'll take this hit. I wouldn't mind a creature with 3 or more toughness. Okay, it's not the worst, I guess. There's mill 2 cards. So I definitely want to tap a creature. I don't think this card's going to be that good. Well, yeah, I don't think this is going to be that good. Alright, no attacks. Let's just go tap this thing. So what I would like to do is tap one of the life linkers and then trade with another one, I think with my Deep Way Navigator. Yeah. I'll trade with the life linker, that's fine. I don't want to gain more life. I don't think the attacking with 3 merfolk is going to happen this game very much. I can attack with these 2, I guess. I mean, maybe. I feel like the first strike was better. Maybe not, I can't get through these 2. Oh. One more land I can cast that. All these creatures, I mean, I could cleansing this thing, I suppose. Let's go attack in the air. I guess I want to thirst first. Probably should have done that before attacking. Alright. Discard those 2. He's gonna start beating me down. I could temporal cleansing that thing. Tap. Tap. Alright, let's just do this. I don't really want to trade off though, because my creatures are about to be massive. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do... Let's just do this. Tap, tap. And then we'll use the Trapper to tap down as 3/2. So we'll take like 4 damage here. But then I get to drop the Chronicle and all my merfolk get buffed. Alright, you put it on the bottom. So that thing's gone. Notably, I'm out of removal now. Might be worth just trading the Spikeling, honestly. That'll become a 4/3. Nah, I should hold on to it. Alright, it's last card. Or no, the Mutavault. Sure. First strike and trample. Can I kill him? 7 damage plus 8. That's 15 damage coming back. That is actually lethal. But if he has removal, then I'll die in the backswing. No, this thing is vigilance. He's gonna play his last card and let me know if it's safe to go for it. Oh, shoot. Alright. That was a good last card. Oh my god. Damn. That was really good. Target elf +2/+2. Really thought we were going to win there. Now our life got a lot harder. Wow. Deck looks solid. Okay. They all have first strike. It's pretty insane on defense. Attack, attack. It's gonna have 6, 10 mana, so we can use his ability twice. Pump 2 elves. Am I gonna die? I might just die next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, if he does that, he can only activate it once. So let's say he just attacks with those. 2 get through. Pumps them twice. So yeah, I let those 2 through. I have to block all the rest. So we can only attack here. I don't even think I can tap anything. Wow. Still gonna lose. Yes, pretty good. Good last card. His bomb beat my bomb. This deck looks good. The Tristan's command also. Lots of recursion here. Yeah, really nice. It's got this thing too, wow. How many rares are in his graveyard right now? 1, 2, 3, 5 rares in his graveyard. And 1 in play? 2 in play? He's got 7 rares? Yeah, he should just, I think, attack with everything. And then he can pump 2 elves. My blocks are going to be pretty bad, I assume. Well, I guess it's pretty complicated, because if I find a way to block where I can keep some things alive, I might be able to counterattack for lethal. Yeah, it's complicated. So the alphas, I have to probably chump block the 4/4 with my like 3/3. And then I let through the Mutable Explorer and the Wayfinder. I have to, because he can pump 4 damage for the creatures that get through. Can't tap anything. I need all my blockers. Just that. He's gonna whittle away at my board. It's oh, it can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Yeah, that's a good attack. So this will make his next turn say what if I draw a string of Merfolk though? We could definitely win. Also, if he drew a land, he can do that. Alright, let's just do this so we know if that's coming. Force him to do it now if he has it. Alright, he doesn't. That's a Merfolk. Draw. It's another Merfolk. Okay. could attack with this one and then bounce it and replay it. Oh, this is interesting. Well, 5 blockers. Yeah. Oh, hold on. He can use defensively. Pump twice. You can give a creature +10/+10. Maybe it's better not to do that. Yeah, because he can just pump a creature twice. I can't get through. Oh, you get to draw an extra card, but I don't get to use the tapper. If I attack with this, though, I show him the Flock Imposter on my turn, and then he has more information. And I get to draw an extra card, but I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think the game is going to go another turn. I'd rather keep this a surprise. Flash Reach, okay. So now I have 5 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 get through. I still live. You can put me to 1. But the surprise Flock Imposter keeps me alive. I can also pump. I can pump a creature with by tapping my Vaulter with the Trapper to give it +2/+0 to potentially win in combat. I think the game's going to end either this turn or next turn. He's got to think if he wants to animate the Mutavault or just hold up 2 pumps. It's complicated. He's going for the Mutavault. So that means he can only pump once. It's effectively the same as getting 2 damage through. This is close. So let's go there. Wait, did I miscount? Oh, I can only pump once, right? So 5. Yep. That's how we're blocking. Three coming through. He can pump once, put me to 2. Okay. So first strike damage. I get to kill everything. Damn. What a game. Can't believe I won that. His deck looks really scary. 7 rares, and even the non-rares are good. Got this. Got this. Okay. Flyers do seem good. We could bring in the Glamour Mite. Do I want the cleansing? A lot of his creatures have ETBs. That's a good one to temporal cleansing. But like, what else do I want a cleansing? This destroys a creature or enchantment. Damn. Wow, that card is... Oh, I might need the counterspell, honestly. Maybe I cut the cleansing for the counterspell. There are some cards which are like, I can't beat. Like, the Tristan's Command's really bad for me, and so is this thing. So is this thing. Like, I might just need the counterspell. He's got so many bombs. What else? Do I want the Glamour Mites? Anything bad here? Pyrrhic Strike is great. Blowing up that enchantment was amazing. I think the Guardians will be good. I get to counter some of those crazy bombs. I think that's the only change I'm going to make. It's just cleansing for counterspell. Yep, keep this one. Solid. Whew, both Guardians, huh? Give your upkeep, surveil 1, sack it, grade X, and X number of elves in your graveyard. Okay. Card's good. Surveil 1 every turn, just on its own, that's good. Stompling. Could play this. And take 4 here. I could just get the Guardian in play. It's kind of nice getting this going. Yeah, all the other cards have flash. I'm going to play the sorcery speed one first. Plus, if I draw a Liminal Hold, this is going to be really good. And then next turn, I can just pass and play either Flock Imposter or Guardian. Yeah, I'll take this. I do want to put the dagger on my 1/1 so I can trade with that. Alright, we milled an elf. Alright, that's not bad. That's actually really good, so I can... Okay. I can kill 2 things here. I can just wipe out everything, I suppose. Yeah, I could Pyrrhic Strike, put counters on this. And then I can bounce it back to my hand. Guess I probably want to do it now. Which one's more annoying? They're both kind of annoying. These two. Could also wait. He gets another surveil, but I get more option. More. I could like hold up the Flock Imposter. I don't want him to surveil. We're just gonna go. Destroy that. I think destroy that. We'll blight here. I could have blighted the onto the 3/3 and then impostered it, but I don't know, it seems kind of slow. So I got rid of those two. Do need to be mindful of my time. This is game 2. This could go to game 3. Alright. The reason I killed with Menace is because the Flock Imposter can trade with the 4/2. Like anything in my deck can trade with the 4-2. The 3-3 menace is a little harder, especially if he has removal. I wouldn't mind one more land, so I could equip the dagger and hold up something. It's pretty good, especially when I know he's got a bunch of bombs in his deck. Discards that? That's the worst card in his hand? Ay, ay, ay. Is that an upgrade? I don't know that that is. It's probably going to play that next turn. Right, I think what I'm going to do is... just equip here. Then play one of my 3s. I could hold up Guardian to counter something, but I feel like he's going to play the Eclipsed Elf here. Seems like he's looking for lands. Maybe he has that Tree Folk card in his hand. If he attacks with the Stompling, I think I'm just going to trade the Flock Imposter for it. We'll see. I think the Kiril is more important than the Imposter. I think copying abilities seems potentially good. If I draw a Liminal Hole, for instance. Alright, if he does that, I think I'm just gonna trade. I changed my mind. Sure. I guess that thing was a good blocker. Yeah, maybe it was worth playing the Imposter. Trading there. Right, I get to play the Guardian now. Sure. Noggle. Okay. I can Noggle the Eclipsed Elf. Or I could just suit up the dagger, and then he doesn't have good attacks. Right, I'm gonna do that. Pass. And I can counterspell. I can play another creature. If he has removal, I can play like just counter the removal. He can force through some damage, I guess. Alright. He's gonna play another one, I think. He could have removal. But if he doesn't, I get to eat 2 creatures here. Alright. I can live with that. That I'm less excited about. That's more... I can Noggle that. Maybe I Noggle it now just so it loses all abilities. But then my counter spell is down. I think I do need to Noggle it now though. I can't allow him to start pumping things. Let's just pass. Hopefully he doesn't play a bomb this turn. He could play the bidding. Alright, that's not a bidding. I can live with that. Just gonna run this out. Well, maybe I just run out the Imposter. Just to be mana efficient. No, I'm gonna run this out. Because I can still play the Unraveling the Imposter in one turn. Alright. I think I'm gonna play that, so I don't have to Blight. Question is, do I equip? I'm gonna have to trade with that. Probably with my navigator. I think I do have to equip. This just suits this one up. So I can trade that for the Watcher. I do kind of hold a counter spell from one of the bombs I can't beat. Well, technically I can counter them now. So I can counter bidding. So maybe I counter creatures and just save the Guardian. 3/3. Kind of want to counter that. Let them surveil. I'm just going to counter this. I have the Guardian to counter the other bombs. The one that makes a bunch of worms would be a problem. I guess he has 2 lands. So we trade off here. He doesn't want to trade. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's a good one. Let's just pass, I think. I don't like moving the dagger to the Guardian, because then it's a 3/4, but when he plays a creature, his thing becomes a 4/3. I don't want to block with the Guardian, I want to trade my Deepway Navigator for it. Okay. He's gonna try and like go wide. Wouldn't mind like another good blocker. Alright, yeah, I'll trade off, fine. I just play the Imposter now. I feel like I need to. I think I just need the board presence. And I want to put the dagger on it, I think. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. Okay, so let's go. I think we attack with the Imposter now. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? Why did I do that? I should have held it. Should have helped to counter a creature spell. Oh, why did I let my defenses down? Now we can bidding or command. Oh, that was just I wasn't thinking. That was really, really bad. Let's see if I get punished. Removal is really bad here too for me. Alright. I couldn't have countered that. The card is going to be a problem. It's going to help him go wide. It's another 4 lands in the graveyard. And he discards a land to be 5 worms, so yeah. I don't have a lot of time here. Every land makes 5 worms. What am I hoping to draw? Maybe the 2/2 Vigilance, which makes a Merfolk, would be good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's on me. That is on me. 12 cards left? That mills. Just command. It's milling 7. No cards left. I'm dead. There's no way. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I punted there. I shouldn't have equipped the dagger. Should not have equipped it. I mean, I think it was still a losing game had I not misplayed there and I held it up to counter the bidding, because this card was going to be a problem for me. The long game is going to make 5 worms every time he draws a land, and he's going to go wide. But yeah, clearly I made a mistake there. All right, I got 6 minutes left to beat this grindy elf deck. Do I want the Percher? It's a merfolk that exiles 2 cards in a graveyard. It's honestly tempting. What would I cut for it though? I like everything else I have. I could cut run away together actually. A lot of his creatures have ETBs. I don't want to bounce them. All right, what if I cut run away together for a Percher? I'm okay with that. Another flyer, merfolk. I mean, the exiling could be okay. All right, keep. So turn 2 dagger, turn 3 vaulter. There's my Percher. So that would have been a runaway together. We'll see which one would have been better. Trade? Fine with me. I was thinking about it. I wonder if he's got the... What would he have? It's a good card. Annoying. That's good. Let's play this and hold counterspell. I can counterattack for 7, but I think I'm winning this race. Counter is next play. So I mean, it's kind of a tell I didn't equip the dagger. So you could just play some cheap creatures. Try and gum up the ground. I'm going to counter anything here. Let's get countered. Next turn I can attack, probably force trade, and then exile both the creatures in his graveyard with the Percher, which could be good. I assume he's going to play a 2-drop now, like the lifelink elf. Yep, take it. Nothing. That's good too. Let's see. Equip this, attack them both. Alright, I have a plan here. Let's go equip this. Attack. And then we're going to play Disguise Swimmer post combat. And chump block. Alright. That's fine. What does he have with Trick? Oh, he's got that thing. Okay. That's good. Good for them. Gain 2 life. Kithkin and Shapeshifter. I can hit for 5 in the air next turn and then play the Percher. Yeah. Let's take it. All right. Let's just go back with these, I think. Buff this thing. And just go. This is good, honestly. I mean, it's not a good card, but it's good in the situation because either exile 2 of his creatures, gain 3 life, which is good when we're racing, and have another flyer. So yeah, crappy card, but in this situation, it was a good sideboard card. Definitely better than Run Away Together, I think. Well, Run Away Together would have been okay too. Attacking with the Elf? Yeah, you can't attack with the Elf, because I can block with a 3/3, and if you want to spend 5 to pump it, you can do that, but then you die in the air, in the backswing. I probably don't even block with the Percher in any scenario. Just protect all my flyers. He does have that elf, the like flash reach elf. Okay. This tree wants me to block. I'm just going to take it all. I'm taking it all. I'm going to counterattack with everything. Yeah. Alright. Wow, that was a scary elf deck. I definitely punted the second game. I definitely punted it. But you know what? Maybe that was a good thing, because it gave me enough time to win the third game. Because that second game I think would have drawn out for longer with the worms, and I eventually would have lost. So maybe that was a blessing in disguise. But yeah, let's look at the deck. This deck was solid. 2 Guardians, very solid. Lots of instant speed interaction. The Kirill was good. Got to, copy Liminal Hold. You can, copy the Dagger. A couple of triggers which are good to copy. This too. Chronicle was good in 1 game. Yeah, Chronicle helped me win 1 game that I would have lost otherwise. That first game against the Elves deck. Pyrrhic Strike was really good, I gotta say. Against that Elf deck, usually hit like a really important enchantment and blew up a creature. I was impressed with that. Yeah, this was a fun deck to play. Fun deck to play, and I think it was solid. Not the nuts. I think there were other Merfolk drafters, but solid. I think Merfolk is a good archetype. In that last match, I think Elves is pretty good too. Although I don't know if that's the average Elf deck. They had like 7 rares, so maybe on average Elves is a little worse than that, but deck seemed good. I'd like to try that one too. That'll do it for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next draft.